Hello, welcome. I am going to give you a quick Instagram update. Instagram is always changing, so I'm going to give you the trends that we're seeing right now on Instagram so you can stay ahead of the curve. So right now the trends on Instagram are as follows. Instagram algorithms are favoring stories, saves, and shares. I'm going to explain what those are and how you can leverage that in your social media strategy, okay? So you have to know that. I want to also talk about aesthetics. Make sure that you have brand colors, and you don't have to worry about picture quote, making sure that your feed is aesthetically pleasing and flows in that way, but make sure you're consistent with your brand colors. I recently even modified mine because I wanted it to continuously be more appealing. So take a look at that. I want to chat also your quality of photos. Quality of photos is huge. You want to make sure that you look real. You can mix it up. You don't have to have your hair and makeup done in every photo, but make sure you do have professional photos, and you can then use these professional photos on many different posts, which I'm going to show you in a second. Let's talk about your bio. Make sure in your bio you have 4 things. Number 1, in your name, I'd like you to have a tag word. So for example, in mine, I think because I don't have it in front of me, but I have coach next to it. So it says Vanessa Ortali. I think it might even say coach/speaker, but I could be wrong. Regardless, make sure you have a tag next to your name in your bio, because that shows up when people are searching within Instagram. Number 2, I want you to make sure it is very clear, who are you working with? Number 3, what problem do you solve? How can you help people? Number 4, what is a call to action, right? So apply here, download here, with an arrow pointing to your link. Within that link, you're going to put your call to action so that you can really maximize your engagement and leads on Instagram. We're moving into highlights. Do you currently have highlights? So in your highlights, I want you to focus on education, sharing with people who you are, and also telling people what you do. So in your highlights, you're going to want to have an about me section. You're going to want to have a testimonial section, and then you're going to want to have your offers, right? So whether you're doing one-on-one coaching, a course, a membership, whatever that is, make sure you have a highlight so that people know what you're doing and can find that information quickly and easily. You can also add other things. If people ask you a lot of questions about your hair or your makeup or your fitness clothes or whatever, you can have additional highlights that are, beauty, style, lifestyle, whatever you want, family, whatever you find is really engaging within your community. That's that. We are moving into stories and posts. So like I said, Instagram right now is favoring stories a lot. So make sure you are showing up in your stories every single day. You can give a tip. You can show what is going on in your life. You can show them what you're eating, what you're wearing, all of the above. Have fun. Let them in. Now people are no longer fooled by ads. They want to know you. They want to like you. They want to trust you. So if they like you, again, all of these tools and techniques are to help you build engagement and to get more qualified leads. So show up in your stories every day. Don't feel the biggest mistake I see people making is just providing too much information in their stories or not enough, right? So just give one tip. Just show up. Start showing up, being real and authentic. You don't have to give everything in one story. If it helps you, create different days. On Monday, you're going to share about relationships. On Tuesday, you're going to share about fitness, whatever. You can create different themes on different days, or you can even have themed weeks. This week, I'm going to talk about business. Next week, I'm going to talk about mindset. And then you just kind of go from there to set people up. Whatever works for you. Biggest tip, set a schedule. So for example, right now what I'm doing is on Mondays, I build Sundays a little bit. But regardless, Sunday, Monday, I'm going to plan my strategy for the week and all my posts for the week. I'm going to hop on Canva. If you don't know what Canva is, Canva. Go in there, you build out your pretty little pictures, you can do stories and posts in Canva, make it look really good with all your brand colors. If you have specific questions about any of these tools I'm talking about, please send me a DM and let me know so that I can do a specific training on those items. Okay, so within your stories every day. Now, here's something that's really, really interesting. Posts. Right now, because Instagram is favoring stories, saves, and shares, I want you to make sure that your post is reaching its complete potential. And here's why. If you post and then you're posting again a few hours later, right now, the other post kind of gets buried. It's not reaching its full potential because you've posted another post on top of it. So I want you to make sure you're giving at least 24 hours in between your Instagram posts. So whether you're posting every day or every other day, even every other day right now is okay because it's making sure that your post is reaching its full potential. So that's that. Now let's chat post tips when you're posting. This is really important. So if you're putting quotes, I want you to consider posting even a picture of your face within the quote, on the quote somewhere. If you're going in Canva, you can get a picture, and if you want examples, go into my Instagram right now. I am Vanessa O, and you can see I put a picture, and what I'm doing is I'm actually taking away the background. So in Canva, what you can do is actually take away the background, so it's just, let's say, your head, and then you can put that on the quote. So people want to see your face. They want to build that relationship with you. So even on a quote or an image, try to put as many pictures of you as possible. This isn't a vanity thing, it's a connection thing. That's also why your pictures and getting some professional pictures is really important. So that is the first tip. Let's see more of you. Okay. Number 2 is you can reuse content. So pay attention to your insights. Pay attention to what is working. What are people engaging on? Whether it be this week, this month, or even last year at this time. It's okay to reuse content and say it in a different way. This also applies if you have one topic, let's say managing anxiety. You can do a post, a video, a live, a story, a reel, and what else do we got there? I mean, I just said 5 things on the same topic. So when you have a topic and when you're planning your social, maximize it, repurpose it, use it in every single format: video, reel, post, stories, and now I don't remember what the other one was. You get the point. It doesn't matter. I want you to repurpose. This does not have to be difficult. Now, here's something that's really important to notice, and you'll see this on my social right now. Because Instagram is sharing saves and reels, saves and shares, what I'm doing is in my post, let's say I have a quote, I'm actually turning the quote into a carousel. What is a carousel? A carousel is, you'll see when you go into Instagram and you go to upload a photo for your post, you can upload up to 10 photos, right? Within the same post. If you're uploading additional photos in a post, that means someone's looking at your post and they can swipe. They can see more than one photo in one individual post. This is a carousel. I am turning almost all of my posts into carousels right now. Reason being is in the feed, if somebody sees your original post, the next time they open Instagram, they're going to see the next picture in your carousel. So it's almost as if they're seeing 2 of your posts because they see every single photo within your carousel. If you have 10 photos in that carousel, every time they open Instagram, and if your information pops up on their feed, they're going to see you every single time. So like I said, it's like you're posting 10 times. So utilize carousels as much as possible. Now here's how I incorporate the saves and shares into your carousel. What I do is I actually, and you'll see on my Instagram, the last photo in my carousel says, If this resonated with you, if you found this useful, if you like this, please share with a friend or share on your IG stories. And then I also have a little image that says, save here for later or save here for a reminder. So the last photo in my carousel, I'm encouraging them to save and share. Alternatively, what you can do is on the last page of your carousel, you can give a call to action. DM me coach if you want to have a free coaching call. DM me freedom if you want to join my free webinar. DM me peace if you want to join my event on Tuesday. Whatever it is, start getting them and training them to engage, DM you, and engage in a call to action. Call to action is so important. I want to see a call to action on every post, now even within the carousel and even in your reels. Don't leave the call to action to just the content and the actual words in your post. I want to see it in your reel. So in your reel, you can say, you know, if you're enjoying working from home, or if you want more clients, whatever, comment with a hands up. You can actually give them a call to action in your video, in your reel, in your stories. Get people moving, get people interacting with you. The importance of that is then you can start selling in DMs. You can start getting to know people, building relationships, and additionally getting leads, okay? This is super important. So let me see if there's anything I forgot. Nope, we're good. Post tips, all solid. We're moving over to the blunt post. You'll see this on my Instagram. At least once, I guess about once a week, once every 2 weeks, I do a blunt post. What does this mean? Is I actually say, I'm looking for 5 women who are ready to stop playing small, want to double their income and increase and master their mind in the next 90 days. DM me freedom in order to see if you qualify, right? So, and I actually post that as my actual post. Now I'm putting a little picture on that, making it look all pretty. But people want to know, what are you looking for? Who do you need to work with? How can you help them? Blunt posts bring a lot of leads. I understand that they may be uncomfortable and may seem a little salesy. However, you can also archive these posts. After, I'd say 48 hours, 72 hours, you can archive the post so that people don't see how often you actually do a blunt post when you're doing it every couple of weeks. But honestly, it is a great lead generator. Don't be scared. Here, we're going to talk about a few more things. I'm going to talk about priming the algorithm right now. What does that mean? Okay. Before you post, I'd say about an hour before you're actually posting on your feed, that's the best time to engage with other accounts. So if you're liking and commenting on other accounts, if you're part of Instagram pods, engage in accounts before you post. Right now, it's boosting you in the algorithm to say, oh, Vanessa's engaging with these people. I want to show these people what Vanessa was just doing. So prime the algorithm by engaging in other people's feeds and accounts before you post on yours. That's priming the algorithm. We're going to talk about a few more things. Hashtags. So how to use hashtags. Here are a couple tips right now for hashtags. Research other people in your industry. See what hashtags they're using. See what their most popular hashtags are. See what their most popular posts are. What that means, look at the posts that get the most amount of likes or the most amount of comments. Even though you can't see their analytics, you're going to get a good idea of what people like. So start saving those things. You can start talking about those topics if they're on brand, obviously. And you can also see what hashtags they're using in order to use some hashtags for your posts. Right now, hashtags are favored in the comments, not in the actual post. So what I'm doing is I do my post with my content, and then I follow it up right after with 30 hashtags in the comments. Now, with your hashtags, I want you to have fun with it. I want you to look at creating your own hashtag. Make sure you're hashtagging your name and a few things within your brand. So right now I'm hashtagging Vanessa Ortali, launch your power, no hustle, just peace. So create a few custom hashtags for you that you're always using. This also works really well if you're launching a product or you are creating some sort of viral campaign, so that you can go look at that hashtag and see who has been engaging with that hashtag and how effective that hashtag is working for you. So 2 more things we need to talk about: attraction marketing and giveaways. Attraction marketing. What this is when you'll see in people's stories, they create some sort of story and call to action in words. It doesn't even have to be you. So it'll say, you know, if you're tired of the hustle and grind and you're feeling exhausted and you just don't know what you're missing, you know, and then you kind of lead into a call to action, whether that be to hop on a call with you or to hire you, or how you can help them and how you can work with them. So start giving that call to action in your stories as well. And you can do this in text form. Now, it's also important to note that you can also bunch your call to action. If you have more than one thing going on in your company and you have different call to actions, focus, okay, this week I'm going to promote my one-on-one. This week I'm going to promote my group. This week I'm going to promote my product. Whatever it is, you can batch it so that people are consistently getting the same call to action in a week, and then you can go from there. Now, last thing we're going to talk about is giveaways. Giveaways are also a really great idea to increase your engagement and your following. So I would recommend doing a giveaway once a month. I'm super excited. I'm planning mine now. And basically what you would do is you'll have an item that you're giving away. The best giveaways are cash and purses, especially if your target demographic is women. So, you know, go to an outlet, get a nice purse, and you can also combine it with whatever your product or service is. You can also collaborate with other people, get free stuff that you can give away, but make sure you're giving away things that people actually want and need. Now, in the giveaway, what they're going to do is they need to follow you and comment below, or follow you and share in their stories in order to qualify for the giveaway. A really great way to also boost your giveaway is to collaborate with other people that have more followers than you. And so therefore, they'll also share the giveaway. And what that means is, in the giveaway criteria, they have to follow you and the other person. So you can get groups of people or a couple people to get in on a giveaway together. And this is a really great way for you to continue to boost your Instagram as well. Now, I think that is it. That is literally just my brain dump of what's going on Instagram right now. I hope this helps you. Please send me a DM. Keep me posted. Let me know if this resonates with you. If you want to hop on a call, let me know. DM me, and I'm always happy to help you to make sure that you get the most engagement, you generate leads, because I know what you have to offer is important and people need you. So I want to make sure you get your message out there. Okay. I love you. Adios, amigos. Sending you lots of love.